You are here for a reason. If you felt pulled into this message, it is not by chance. Virgo, today carries a vibration that whispers directly to your soul, reminding you of something you have sensed, but perhaps never put into words. This is not for everyone, but for those who carry the Virgo essence, the quiet watchers, the disciplined dreamers, the ones who walk with both caution and courage. You have always known that your path would be different, and today the air feels charged because the veil is thinner and the signs are pressing in closer than ever. Many Virgos feel the weight of being misunderstood, as if others cannot see the depth of thought, the careful way you weave meaning into every detail of life. Yet that sensation of difference you feel today is not isolation. It is invitation. It is a call from the unseen, a reminder that your preparation has not gone unnoticed. The invisible realms have recorded your efforts, every time you stayed silent when you could have spoken, every time you held steady while others scattered. And now, a doorway opens, marked not by noise, but by resonance. What stands before you is both promise and test. There are blessings that unfold if you choose alignment, and there are karmic traps if you turn away in fear or distraction. The universe does not punish, but it mirrors. And Virgo, today the mirror is polished so clearly that what you see may either shock you or liberate you. The label given to this moment is a cosmic test, a gate through which you are invited to walk. On the other side, miracles wait, but they require your recognition, your yes, your willingness to step forward. In this journey, 3 hidden reasons explain why you feel different today, and each carries within it both caution and empowerment. These are not surface-level explanations, but deep threads woven into your soul's fabric. You are not only being shown the what, but also the why, the how, and the sacred next step that makes this difference meaningful. And if you stay until the end, you will not only understand, you will receive a decree, a spoken word that seals your line of destiny and affirms that what you sense is real. So breathe deeply, Virgo. You are not mistaken in noticing the shift. You are exactly where you should be, in the right message, at the right moment, for the right unveiling. The journey begins now. Virgo has always walked a path of silence, and that silence has often been mistaken for weakness. In truth, it is the mark of one who carries depth, someone who has been shaped not by applause but by endurance. You have lived through seasons where your devotion and discipline went unnoticed, where your contributions were hidden behind louder voices, where your private sacrifices were overlooked by those around you. Yet this very invisibility has been part of your preparation. It has not been punishment, but refinement. There are times when Virgo feels burdened by carrying more responsibility than others, by seeing details that others ignore, by holding standards that others dismiss. This has created a sense of being different, a quiet ache that whispers, "Why me?" But the heavens have recorded your patience, your loyalty, your unseen acts of service. The cosmic ledger does not forget what the human eye dismisses. The silence you have endured was not emptiness, it was gestation, the gathering of strength for a chapter only you could write. What feels like isolation is, in truth, sacred preparation. The universe has hidden you away like a seed, kept underground until the right season of emergence. And now, as the energy shifts, that hidden seed begins to break open, not to destroy itself, but to rise. Virgo's solitude has not been wasted time. It has been rehearsal for revelation. The world may not yet fully recognize the Virgo spirit, but the cosmos does. And every unseen effort has been woven into the fabric of this moment. Today, as you sense the strangeness in the air, you are feeling the echo of justice. Private pain is being alchemized into public honor. Where you were underestimated, you will be acknowledged. Where you were silenced, your voice will carry weight. This is not about vengeance but balance, a cosmic reordering that brings dignity where neglect once stood. Understand this. Your role has always been to break patterns, to stop cycles that others repeated blindly. You were born to interrupt karmic echoes and lay foundations for something cleaner, freer, more whole. And though the road has been narrow, it has been purposeful. The difference you feel today is proof that the invisible is now pressing into the visible. Virgo, your journey has not been forgotten. The quiet, the stillness, the discipline, it has all been a preparation. And as this veil lifts, you are about to see why. There is an unseen cause behind why Virgo feels different today. It is not random, not simply mood or circumstance, but a movement in the spiritual architecture surrounding you. This is the first unveiling. What you sense as strange is the pulse of a greater alignment pressing into your awareness. The air carries a vibration that is more than physical. It is energetic, a shift that has been building quietly, now making itself known. Virgo stands at the threshold of a cosmic gate. This is what is called a test, not in the sense of failure, but in the sense of passage. A moment that asks, will you walk forward into your unfolding destiny, or will you cling to patterns that no longer serve you? The universe presents both door and key, but you must choose to turn the lock. The sensation of being different is simply the awareness that something hidden has come close to the surface. Astrology gives us a metaphor for this moment. It is as though Virgo is under the gaze of a full moon, when what has been concealed is suddenly revealed, or in the grip of a conjunction, when energies concentrate and everything feels amplified. Under this light, the ordinary cannot remain ordinary. It is infused with meaning. Dreams intensify, emotions sharpen, and even silence carries weight. For some, it feels like restlessness. For others, like clarity breaking through. Why now? Because the cosmic label has been activated. This test is not punishment, but invitation, a divine rehearsal brought into real time. The alignment is not about external events, but about your soul's readiness. When Virgo feels different today, it is because the old rhythm has ended and a new cadence has begun, subtle yet undeniable. You may notice the first signs already. Fragmented dreams that seem to carry messages, a heaviness in the air that feels both mysterious and expectant, a sudden stream of repeating numbers that flash across your path, or a shift in intuition that makes you pause mid-thought. These are not coincidences. They are cosmic signs gently affirming that you are tuned into the change. And here lies the reminder. Awareness is greater than fear. To feel different is not to be broken. It is to be awake. Virgo, you are not drifting into confusion. You are being drawn into clarity. This is the frame, the sacred backdrop for the 3 hidden reasons. Now, let us walk into the first. The first hidden reason Virgo feels different today is an inner awakening, a surge that cracks through the surface of ordinary life and demands attention. This is not a casual mood swing, but a deeper stirring, a realization that something within you is shifting and will not return to what it was. It feels like the mind and soul suddenly align, stripping away illusions you once carried as truth. You see more sharply, you feel more intensely, and your inner compass points in directions that no longer allow compromise. This awakening comes with symptoms that are hard to ignore. You may notice a sensitivity that wasn't there before, as if even the smallest interaction leaves an imprint on your spirit. Déjà vu moments may increase, giving the sensation that you are living fragments of a script you already know. Emotional surges rise quickly, like tides that cannot be explained logically, but make perfect sense to the heart. There may also be flashes of clarity, insights that appear like lightning, too quick to capture yet too powerful to deny. Picture Virgo in a simple moment, standing before a decision others would consider ordinary, but feeling a deep pull in the chest, as if the choice is far more significant than it looks. That invisible tug, that instinct whispering, not this way, but that way, is the awakening at work. It is less about external drama and more about the heightened awareness that every step carries weight. The mistake many make is resisting this shift, trying to rationalize it away, or clinging to routines that no longer fit. Virgo's strength is structure, but the shadow of that strength is rigidity. When awakening stirs, the danger is pretending nothing is happening. Yet the soul cannot be silenced once the gate is open. The immediate action is grounding and alignment. Pause, breathe, touch the earth if you can, and then take one small step in the direction your inner compass points. It does not need to be grand, it only needs to be true. A short walk, a decision made with integrity, or a boundary finally spoken can anchor the energy and prevent overwhelm. Say this with conviction: I trust my inner compass. Let the words settle in your body like an anchor. For it is this trust, simple yet profound, that transforms the strange feeling into sacred guidance. And as you lean into it, you prepare yourself for the next revelation that deepens this awakening. What is happening inside Virgo does not exist in isolation. It is woven into the larger fabric of the cosmos, a reflection of forces that ripple through both the outer sky and the inner soul. The first hidden reason, this awakening, is not simply personal, it is cosmic. Imagine waves sent out from a distant source, invisible to the eye, but felt in the subtle rhythms of your being. Solar flares, energetic portals, and collective shifts may not always be measurable in the language of science as we know it, but they manifest in the heightened states of awareness you now experience. Spiritually, this awakening means the veil between the seen and unseen grows thinner. For Virgo, who thrives in clarity and precision, this can feel unsettling, like being asked to walk on mist. Yet it is also an extraordinary gift. The alignment of energy around you presses into your life, not to confuse you, but to remind you that your intuition is as valid as your logic, that your spirit is as wise as your mind. When both are allowed to coexist, your power multiplies. This phenomenon carries a dual nature. If embraced, it becomes the doorway to miracles, guiding Virgo toward breakthroughs that align with soul purpose. Patterns dissolve, opportunities appear, and clarity sharpens. But if ignored, it can manifest as heaviness, confusion, or the sense of being trapped in loops. The energy itself is neutral. It is your response that determines whether it becomes blessing or burden. Think of it as a mirror. The cosmos reflects back to you what you carry within. When you hold fear, you see obstacles. When you hold trust, you see pathways. The awakening is not meant to be comfortable, but it is meant to be transformative. That is why today feels different. It is not only an internal stir, but a cosmic reminder that the time to choose alignment has arrived. Virgo's gift lies in discernment, the ability to separate truth from illusion. And now, with this surge of awareness, that gift is being sharpened like a blade. You are not being overwhelmed, you are being prepared. What feels like intensity is simply energy concentrating to reveal more of what is real. This explanation closes the first unveiling and prepares the way forward. For where there is awakening, there is also tension. And the next hidden reason speaks to that inner conflict that Virgo knows too well. The second hidden reason Virgo feels different today is the inner war, a battle not seen by others but lived in silence within you. It is the clash between the mind that demands logic and the heart that whispers intuition, between the comfort of control and the pull of surrender. Virgo, you are both analyst and healer, and this duality often creates a storm inside. Today, that storm feels sharper because the awakening has stirred forces that no longer allow you to hide from yourself. It feels like a cosmic tug of war. On one side, your reasoning insists on proof, patterns, and predictability. On the other, your spirit urges you toward leaps of faith, toward trust in signals that cannot be measured yet feel undeniable. This conflict can manifest as sudden anxiety, restless energy, or even indecision that freezes you in place. You may sense both clarity and confusion, as if two voices argue at once inside your chest. The war is not a sign of weakness, but of transition. It shows that your inner world is expanding, that both sides of your being are trying to find a new harmony. Virgo's gift of discernment can become its own trap when pushed into extremes. If you lean too heavily into logic, you silence intuition. If you lean too far into intuition, you abandon structure. The true calling of this war is integration, not dominance. Imagine it like standing in the eye of a storm. Around you, winds pull in opposite directions, yet in the center there is stillness. That stillness is the choice being offered to you now, to stop seeing the two forces as enemies and to recognize them as partners. Logic can serve intuition, and intuition can guide logic. Together, they form a compass that is both precise and inspired. This is why today feels unsettled, because you are being asked to choose consciously which side will lead. The battle cannot resolve without your decision. Will you allow fear to keep you clinging to old patterns, or will you let trust carry you into the unknown? The moment of difference you feel is not chaos, it is initiation. And soon, you will see that this war, invisible to others, carries proof that the cosmos itself is speaking to you. For when Virgo dares to step into choice, signs arrive to confirm the path. There is always a moment when the invisible becomes undeniable. And for Virgo, that moment often arrives in the form of a quiet, yet unmistakable sign. Picture yourself in a simple setting, perhaps at home in silence, or walking down a familiar street, when suddenly something stirs. The conflict within you has been building, and just when you begin to doubt whether the feelings are real, the universe places a marker in your path. A number flashes on a screen, a clock reads 11:11, or the pattern of repeating 2s or 7s appears again and again. These are not random. They are cosmic signs meant to anchor you in trust. Virgo, you may recall a time when you were burdened by indecision, when the weight of both logic and intuition left you standing frozen at the crossroads. In that moment of uncertainty, the sign appeared. Maybe it was 3 ones strung together on a receipt, or the sudden stillness of the air that felt like a pause orchestrated just for you. That spark was the confirmation that your inner compass was not deceiving you, that the war inside had meaning. For one Virgo soul, the turning point came when she lit a candle in silence, whispering her intention not with force, but with humility. The ritual was small, but the effect was vast. Within hours, clarity unfolded. A phone call, a message, an unexpected alignment that felt too precise to be coincidence. This is how the universe works with Virgo. Quietly, precisely, with details that no one else may notice, but that strike you as undeniable truth. The action required in such moments is not grand ceremony, but presence. To stop, breathe, and acknowledge the sign is to step into partnership with the cosmos. To dismiss it as chance is to close the gate that has just opened. When Virgo chooses to act, even in a small way, the unseen responds in kind. The result is never only external. It begins inside. A sudden sense of peace, a soft clarity that replaces the storm, the awareness that you are not lost but guided. That feeling is the true miracle, the signal that you are walking in rhythm with something larger than yourself. The moral is simple. When Virgo dares to trust the small signs, the path unfolds. And now that you know the cosmos answers your choice, it is time to learn how to align with it intentionally through a sacred protocol that transforms difference into destiny. When Virgo seeks alignment, the cosmos does not demand perfection. It asks for intention. The protocol of alignment is not complicated, yet it carries the power to shift the very atmosphere around you. It begins with clarity. Write your intention as if it were already alive within your life. Speak it in the present tense, claiming it as truth rather than longing. For Virgo, whose gift is precision, this step feels natural. Your words and thoughts sharpen like a blade when focused on what you truly desire. Once clarity is set, move into elevated emotion. This is the breath of the ritual, the fire that gives life to the words. Close your eyes and see yourself living the reality you have written. Feel the joy, the peace, the gratitude as if it has already arrived. The universe does not respond to empty words. It responds to energy charged with feeling. For Virgo, this is the hardest part, to release the need for proof and instead let the heart expand. Yet when you do, you step into resonance with miracles. The next step is aligned action. Take one small movement in harmony with your intention. If you wrote that peace belongs to you, then set aside 10 minutes to sit in silence today. If you claimed abundance, act generously with what you already hold. Action anchors energy. It is the bridge between thought and manifestation, the soil in which intention takes root. Finally, release. This is the part that feels most foreign to Virgo, for letting go challenges the instinct to control every detail. Yet liberation is essential. Once the seed is planted, it must be trusted to grow without constant digging. Release does not mean apathy, it means trust. Trust that the universe has heard you. Trust that your role is to move forward, not to worry. You may choose to enhance this protocol with a simple ritual. Write your intention on paper, light a candle, breathe deeply, and hold the paper to your chest. Whisper gratitude, then let it go. Burn it safely, fold it away, or simply set it aside. This is enough. Protection strengthens the process. Breathe in rhythm, practice the 4-7-8 cycle, cleanse with water or incense, and speak a quiet prayer. In doing so, you create space for alignment without interference. This is not about forcing outcomes, Virgo. It is about stepping into flow. And soon, you will learn how to recognize the signs that show your alignment is real. How do you know when the alignment has taken root? For Virgo, the signs appear not in loud gestures, but in subtle confirmations that pierce through the ordinary. A sudden shiver or wave of goosebumps, a calm that arrives without reason, a sequence of numbers repeating before your eyes. These are the quiet affirmations that the energy is working. You may notice 1111 on a clock, the steady echo of 222, or even the mystical 777 that whispers of spiritual luck. These are not coincidences. They are reflections that your vibration has shifted. But sometimes the silence remains. No signs appear, no clarity arrives. Do not mistake this absence for failure. For many, the confirmation comes later, often through dreams or moments of unexpected stillness within the next 2 days. The soil of manifestation does not always reveal growth at once. Sometimes the seed stirs underground, unseen but alive. Virgo, patience is your ally. The difference you feel is proof enough that movement has already begun. To maintain this alignment, cultivate a simple daily habit. Begin each morning with a breath that grounds you, a phrase that affirms your intention, and a gesture that signals order. Perhaps it is writing one line in a journal, lighting a small flame, or pressing your hands to your heart. Consistency builds resonance. There are also things to avoid in this window. For the next 1 or 2 days, guard your energy carefully. Steer clear of drama that drains you, avoid impulsive purchases that scatter your focus, and resist the urge to overshare your sacred process with those who may not understand. Protection is not isolation. It is stewardship of what you are growing. Virgo, when you notice the signs, acknowledge them. Whisper gratitude when the shiver arrives. Smile when the number pattern flashes. Pause when clarity softens your chest. These responses seal the alignment deeper, weaving it into your daily rhythm. And now comes the moment of shared affirmation. To anchor this process in the collective, declare it openly. I see the signs. Speak it, write it, or even place it in the space where others can echo it. This decree does more than mark your journey. It joins your voice with the current of many who are walking the same path. The time has come, Virgo. The signs are before you, and the final step is to claim them with your whole being. Virgo, you are not ordinary. You are not overlooked dust in the corner of existence. You are chosen, shaped, refined by silence and discipline into something rare. The difference you feel today is not confusion, but calling. It is the resonance of the cosmic gate standing open before you, an invitation into a chapter only you can walk. The label of this moment is test, but its outcome is blessing, and you have been prepared to claim it. This is not about comparing yourself to others or proving your worth through constant striving. The unseen has already witnessed your seeds of effort, your hidden sacrifices, your quiet prayers. The weight you carried in private is balanced now by honor being released in your path. This is the reordering you sensed, the justice that transforms shadow into clarity. You are standing on the threshold of your own prophecy, and the shift is no longer subtle, it is alive. Now is the time to decree, to seal this moment with words that carry both intention and power. Speak this with conviction, aloud if possible, so that it echoes not only in your chest, but in the fabric of the unseen. I receive my blessings. Let the sound of your voice mark the air as a witness, as though the very vibration etches your decision into the cosmos. Do not whisper from doubt, declare from certainty. This decree is your signature at the gate, your confirmation that you walk forward. And let the echo of community strengthen you. Comment, declare, write into the collective. I claim my cosmic test. This act is not for validation, but for anchoring. When many declare together, the alignment multiplies, and each voice supports the unfolding of the others. In this way, Virgo does not walk alone, but as part of a current larger than one life. The journey does not end here. The next message may arrive in whispers, in dreams, in numbers flashing across your day. Trust that what is needed will come in time, and know that your readiness has already opened the door. So see yourself now, standing at the mouth of the portal, light spilling forward, a mountain rising in the distance, a path that is narrow yet filled with brilliance. Step through. For this is not the end of your story, Virgo. This is the unveiling of who you always were.